Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome back to my Pokemon White 2 walkthrough. In this part, I'll be taking on this city's gym. So, huzzah! Now, I have one thing I should probably bring up though. One of the challenges I'm doing, other than use a team of 6 Patrats for 2 gyms, is use a Pokemon that's weak to each gym I do. Now, this gym is normal type. There exists no Pokemon that is weak to normal types. The only thing I think you could count as weak to a normal type would be a ghost type, because ghost types cannot hit normal types. But then normal types can't hit ghost types. And even so, I can't legitly get a ghost type at this point in the game. So, that request cannot be done for this gym. So I'm sorry whoever requested that. But anyway, I'm just going to go through here with my level 10 Patrat. Die! Whatever. I'm gonna kill you with a tackle now. Woo! There we go. Huzzah! Goodbye. And with that, I am now level 11. That's what I'm talking about. And Detect makes it so on that move you use Detect, you cannot get hurt by an attack. But I'd rather not have it because I have no use for it. Usually people use Protect if they want to poison stall an opponent. So they poison their opponent and they spam Detect or Protect, they both do the same thing, until the opponent dies of poison. It's a cheap tactic, but it works. Anyway, a Lillipup, huh? Alright, nobody has an Azurill or any other normal types, but okay. Tackle it down! Alright then. Odor Sooth, I still kind of forget what that was, and if you guys said what it was in the comments on previous parts, I haven't seen it yet because I'm recording tons of parts today, so I haven't uploaded anything yet. But tackle it! Well, actually, as of right now, I've uploaded part 1. But anyway, that thing's dead. What's next? Burda. Okay, so let's go to Pat 6. Give Pat 6 some EXP, and then I'll swap back to Pat 1. Huzzah! Okie dokie. Alright. Switch back. Here's what I like to call using bait, or I guess there's other terms for it, but I don't know them. But what you do is you send out a weak Pokemon that takes a hit or dies, so that you can send out a stronger Pokemon without it getting hurt upon being switched in. That's why having six Patrats is kind of handy. All right. Now, let's see. One more tackle ought to kill you. Yay! Goodbye! Do I level up? Nope, not even close. I'm like halfway. Alright. And I guess at this point I could go and fight the gym leader, but I'm gonna go heal first, and I would advise that to anyone. Always heal before you fight any gym leader, even if you think you're gonna totally annihilate them, just heal anyway. It doesn't hurt. Healthcare is free in this game, so as with all Pokemon games. Okay. Heal my 6 Patrats, please! Alright, I don't know how many of them I'm actually going to use for this gym battle, but we'll see. Alright, thank you! And now, let me equip berries. I got some orange berries. Yeah, I got 5 orange berries. Okay, cool. Give one to you. Give one to you. And for safety measures, give one to you. Okay, there we go. We're good. We got this. Now, time for my first gym battle of this walkthrough. Huzzah! Back in here. Okie dokie, so a normal type gym. 2 things. 1, this is the first time there's ever been a gym in the main character's hometown. 2, this is the first time that a normal type gym leader has been the first gym leader for any Pokemon game. Anyway, let's go! This is Cheren! Cheren is the friend of the protagonist in the original Pokemon Black and White, and now he's become a normal type gym leader for some reason. He's starting off with a level 11 Patrat, which I know nothing about, besides the fact that it's male, level 11, and a Patrat. Tackling me, and it did 12 damage. That's okay, because I'll tackle you back. Also, one thing you might want to know about gym leaders is that not only will they give you a badge after you defeat them, but they also like to use healing items, just like myself. So, if their Pokemon's in low health, they will use a healing item. So try to 2-hit KO a Pokemon, or even 1-hit KO a Pokemon. See, he's using his healing item. Now, as you fight more and more challenging gym leaders, they'll use more and more items, or better and better items. I think... I mean, I'm actually surprised he even had a potion to begin with, but I don't think he'll have any other healing items after this. Anyway, your last Pokemon's a Lillipup? Really? Just a Patrat and a Lillipup. You have the exact same Pokemon as the trainers in your gym. I don't know what that attack is, but whatever. But really, you don't even have a Herdier or something? Okay, whatever. That didn't do as much as I hoped it would. Alright, so let me use Pat 3 as bait. I'm going to use a tactic that I call shillering, or being a Yoshiller, which requires me to heal up, attack, so on and so forth, and let other things die so that I can let other things heal up. I do this a lot, and some people think it's amusing, and other people think it's annoying, but this is what I got to do sometimes, especially since I'm fighting this guy with a team of 6 Patrats. Thank you very much. But alright. So let's land another hit on you. Come on. Excellent! Let's see. Alright, one more hit should kill you, but I'm gonna use something else as bait so I can switch to something else so I can heal Pat 1 up and use whatever else I switch to as bait. If that makes any sense. You'll see in a second. So this one's gonna die by Pat 2. Probably hates me now. Let's go to Pat 4. And I used Pat 2 to die so I can switch into Pat 4 so Pat 4 wouldn't die, so I can use Pat 4's turn to heal up Pat 1. I hope that made sense. Okay. So Pat 4 is dead. Now I can use Pat 1 to finish you off. Can you imagine how confusing this would have been if I just named them all Pat? I used Pat to act as bait so Pat could die, so I can send out Pat to heal up Pat, and then when Pat dies, I'll send out Pat and use Pat to kill Lillipup. And speaking of killing Lillipup, I just won, and now I'm level 12. Huzzah! That wasn't so bad. You call this a challenge? Ha! I guess that is only the first gym. Anyway, with this we received the basic badge! I now have 1 out of 8 gym badges. I have 12.5% of all the gym badges, people. Oh, Work Up! Work Up is an attack that raises both the attack and special attack of the user. It's a very good stat raising move. And Patrat can learn that. And because TMs can be infinitely used in this game, I can teach it to Patrat and then teach it to something else later in this walkthrough. So, let me go heal up first. Alright. Hello, Bianca! You should have seen it! I own the first gym leader with Patrats! Return! Okay, I explained this earlier in this walkthrough. Frustration is an attack that deals more damage based on how much the Pokemon hates its trainer. Return deals more damage based on how much the Pokemon loves its trainer, and so on and so forth. Anyway, one thing I should explain is that in the original Pokemon Black and White, the protagonist was friends with Cheren and Bianca and Cheren were friends as well. So, Bianca became a Pokemon professor and Cheren became a gym leader. And that's Professor Juniper! She originally sent out Cheren and Bianca to go on their Pokemon journeys as well. Okie dokie. And Cheren used to have glasses and Bianca didn't have glasses. Now Cheren no longer has glasses and Bianca does have them. I just thought that was interesting and I figured I'd share that with you guys. Alright. So that's that. Are you guys done talking? Can I go now? Ah. I don't know. Oh, hey, Egg-Zero. What do you want? What do you want? They're having a friendly reunion. Okay. Spiky text boxes. Alright. So that's that. Bianca's... Ooh, Sea-Gear. Okay, Sea-Gear goes on the bottom screen. And there's more stuff to it. I don't know everything about it, but like... I know you can battle other people with this game with it, along with the original Black and White. It's, from what I understand, a faster way of battling trainers as opposed to having to go to a Pokemon Center and yada yada yada. And then you can customize it with skins, which I actually never really figured out how to do, but whatever. And this professor guy to the left wasn't here before. What do you want? He gave me 9 of something. Okay, cool. Let's buy some junk! Okay, I'll take a couple Pokeballs. Great Balls are like Pokeballs, but they have a higher chance of catching the Pokemon, but I'm gonna go with Pokeballs for now. I'll buy Great Balls later in this walkthrough when I need them. Potions. Take a couple Super Potions. Got 400 Pokedollars left. Go with an Antidote. I'll definitely need that. Alright, is that everything? And, let me teach work up to Pat 1. Okay. There we go. I guess I'll get rid of Bide. Bite! Goodbye, Bide! Okay, whatever. And I don't know if I want to teach a Return or Frustration, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay! So that's that. I now have my first gym badge, and that wraps up this part of Pokemon White 2, and whoops. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time in the next part, where I go wherever. Bye-bye.